It's probably fine. Watch something bad happen because I did something I'm not sure about what it does. And just because I can, let's warp a little bit so it's nicer outside. You can actually see my launch. Not like it matters at all that much at this time and space. Let's check the SAS. Put the throttle at maximum, even though I'm pretty sure these can't be throttled. It's pretty rare in a realism overhaul that anything can be throttled. By the way, my winglet there, I'm kind of seeing like a possible bad thing happening, but this is already on the launch pad. What do I do? What do I do? Arg. Why won't you just move those a little bit? Just arg. This is going to end so badly, but I'm going to do this anyway. T to toggle SAS, by the way. You shouldn't probably watch this series if you aren't familiar with Kerbal Space Program at all. I mean, go watch at least some kind of tutorial or actually play this before, like... yes, we didn't touch that launch clamp. Success! Now I think it's safe to... No, 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 no. Don't do that. I don't want to do a gravity turn just yet. No, 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 no. Why won't you... settings... area... I don't know. What do I do to make this better? Get up there. Brake. So I'm pointing in the wrong direction there. I should have put something better than just these delta wings. I didn't think that was necessary, to be honest. Right now, I think it's abort time. We can't rescue that. Sorry. I mean, get out of that downward thing. Yeah, a lot of failure is to be... Look at that, I've made a submarine. Wait, it won't allow me to... recover it. No. Can I recover it from here? Just send a recovery team there. Come on, give me that. Yes. Yes! I managed to get my parts back. 77.2% value. Oh well. It was supposed to be such a simple mission. We still have 67 days to do this properly. So how do we fix this? My idea is to put something better or... yes, something better than just those ones. And also, let's make sure that we don't actually hit our vessel on that launch clamp there. Might be a decent idea. Now then, do you think these might provide me with enough control? I'm not renaming that. We're just testing anyway. Okay. Hopefully that's fine. There shouldn't have been anything dramatical that happened with that. We only have like 2 chances to make this right. So I'm not even... I mean, it's evening. It should be decent visibility. By the way, I'm getting paranoid that I'm not actually recording. It's kind of a thing that happens when you record. Okay. This time, work, come on. Come on. You can do it, stay straight. Going to actually hand adjust this thing. Maybe that was not such a good idea. Okay. At least we have control, so that's an improvement. So how high is 2.7 kilometers? I have these apoapsis and whatnot information in 2 places. This flight data, I think, is the mod that gives me all that. A very useful mod, I'd say, as well. Why do we have all that? But I just want to make sure that I actually know this those things. So better to have it in 2 places than not. Let's put on caps lock so we'll have more control. Yes, that sounds like a pretty decent idea, doesn't it? Our apoapsis is already at that much. It was 100 kilometers. I'm pretty sure that. Carbon line. Where's there? 100 kilometers. In fact, I have a better. Let's get a bit over that, like 120 kilometers. Then we should stand no chance to actually not to fall below the 100 kilometers that they ask from us. So how about we actually... Where's that? Where is the mission log here? That I think is the superior view of that. Okay, now it's just waiting time. High over tropics. Actually, let's do these as well. That's a pretty good thing that we got all of that. We reached 80 kilo. By the way, I forgot my promise that I would read all that. Oh well. Congratulations on a successful launch. The rocket has reached 40 kilometers. By the way, that's from Principia. And I still don't understand this view at all. I'm just going to have to say that outright. Uncrewed speed records, uncrewed altitude records and whatnot. Your space program is off to a great start. Now it is time for some rocket science as you need to continue to go higher, faster and farther. You have reached space, and we got a lot of space bucks from that. Excellent, excellent. In fact, I have even two different physics warps of my own there. I want to make sure that these parachutes actually deploy at some point. I would preferably save all of my money, or most of the money. So now it's just waiting time, and we got a new message from at altitude record. Yes, excellent, excellent. Oh, we are pointing downward. I don't think that's such a good thing, actually. And we even have that spin stabilization, so we can't really get out from that. Oh! Parachute has been destroyed due to aero forces and heat. I shouldn't have pressed that button, maybe, but it seems like this might be unrecoverable anyway. Do we have any spare chutes? Please? Spare chutes 5. But that's going to require a Kerbal to actually fix. Maybe we would have survived this if I wasn't so dumb and pressed that space at that point. Yeah, whatever. Give me those spare chutes, come on. At least there wasn't anybody on board. My piloting skills still need work because of this reason. For example, our first destroyed vessel. Oh well. Let's return to Space Center, sure. Yes, because of my poor piloting and vessel building and all sorts of lacking skills, of course. I'm going to need all that money, probably. So what shall we do next? We could do some more of these sounding rocket things. Or break the sound barrier. Doesn't seem like such a good idea after the last launch, does it? Okay, what can we do here? We could get all these airplane parts, but why would I ever do something like that? I'd much rather get, for example, this micrometeorite detector and Geiger-Muller tube. Yes, let's get those ones. Sounds like a pretty good idea. There are still parts that need pruning in this Tech 3 node. And some in here as well. Don't we get any kind of an engine that I would feel good about using? Oh well. We are probably going to go toward the orbital rocketry. I mean, this basic orbital rocketry actually gives some engines that are actually useful. Yeah. So we still have unspent points here. We always get one from each tech tree node that we start researching. after we've well, besides the ones that we get initially, I think it's still a good idea to put all my eggs in this one basket here. Sure. Shall I try that? Try that manned mission. I've pruned a lot of these ones. In fact, there's this. I don't know what it is that I did. I've been messing around with the. Before I got that janitor's closet, I actually deleted manually some files. So there's this. Let's start a new. Don't save that, so you can see. For some reason, it has negative value, this one. So instead of using that buggy high-angle cockpit, let's see if this works better. Yes, it actually works as planned. Well, it says here it costs 2,250 and it seems it only costs me that much. I don't know what I've done to accomplish that. Really sorry. Does that have any kind of avionics capabilities? It does have stability assist, it has a reliability info, it has spare parts and whatnot. I think it might have. I mean, it would make sense if I can actually pilot my craft from the cockpit. Shall we send Jebediah to his doom? Just where am I supposed to take him, by the way? Which number is this? 997. 997. Okay, caps lock is still on. Certain doom. Yes, that sounds like a pretty welcoming name for Jebediah. To go into a rocket named like that. So, break the sound barrier. It should be doable, I think. I hope. It doesn't. No, it does have a duration, but it's over almost 3 years. So I don't think we are in any kind of a hurry. By the way, if I really wanted to micromanage my usage of time, I could use all of those other launch sites as well, but who needs all that trouble in their life? It takes a long time to load those launch sites, so yeah. This does have a pretty decent vacuum delta V there. Maybe too much even, but let's go overkill. There's no better kill than overkill. And again, we don't need to be at pretty much exactly one sea level thrust with these really simple rockets, I don't think. But we do, having learned from before, in fact maybe these Delta Deluxes, yes. They only have a partial lifting, I mean, those control surfaces, yes. Yeah. I'm feeling like this will get to much more than that sound barrier. It's got almost 3000 delta V and maximum thrust to weight ratio of 5.16. This is from MechChep 2, by the way, if you're not aware. The Kerbal Engineer Redux is the other one that a lot of people use, but, well, why not go with the even more bloated one? Just for future safety thing. Future-proofing, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, do we want any science on this? Ah, yes, maybe we would like a biological sample thing. Maybe even two, actually. We might get more than just the singular one. And let's try to use that parachute actually correctly. This time. By the way, so these start with fuel pump enabled as a default setting. So really, there's no reason to, unless it drains some money. But even still, fuel is propellant is really cheap. Well, Kerbal Space Program does use fuel tanks here, but my understanding is that propellants are the more general term. There's some kind of a strange difference between technical difference. I could, of course, be just blabbering, and I'm incorrect. So don't take my word for it. Yes, let's not take any responsibility for my what I say. Look, I'm making this video game commentary. Don't expect me to know everything. I'm not an actual rocket scientist or anything like that. Or because it's not rocket science, it's aerospace engineering. Sure, I'm going to put one of both of these just in case. I mean, we might stumble across one new biome or whatever. Okay, who's piloting it? Jebediah. You'll be my first victim, Jebediah. Let's see here. Is there anything else that I'm needing? I don't think actually, I have these custom action groups enabled. I could theoretically action group all my science experiments. I don't really use the action groups all that much. That science here or whatever. X-science, that's the word. I think that's, in most situations, all that I need. Are these big enough wings? I don't know. Is this all that I'm going to need? 2 minutes, 5 seconds. Certain doom. Am I missing anything? Because why does this cost 2,900 and... It's because of this conic cockpit, of course. Let's be safe. I don't want to risk lives unnecessarily. That's a mistake I wouldn't want to make. Of course, that's going to happen sooner or later, probably sooner, but I'm doing my best, of course. Shall we just go straight up and down? I mean, we are still missing a flying high over shores biological sample. Wait, it's that way. That way. I was a bit confused for a moment there about my directions on the nav ball for whatever reason. It's because I'm commentating at the same time. Ah, look, we are doing a gravity turn. Perfect. Let's not let our apoapsis get too high, by the way. That would not be a good idea. We are almost at Mach 1. I think that's... It was like 350 meters that they wanted from me, right? I think so. Well, we've passed it. Can we get too high over Earth's shores? And do we even want to? I mean, the longer I stay here, the bigger in danger I put Jebediah in. Just let's see if it can do like 50, a bit over 50 kilometers. I think it's about there-ish that the high over flying high starts. I'm not sure. And this looks like a dart. It's going to plummet down so fast. I should have done some kind of a gravity. Oh, it's a 51,000 whatever. Crew reports. Okay, I've not been doing a very good job because I fear that... Okay, let's read this one. A bat showed little to no sign of trying to right itself, only showing some signs of distress at the unknown feeling of low gravity while falling back to Earth. I don't want to miss my chance to transmit that science. Yes, that's what my reasoning. Now, if I can just survive the re-entry, which I'm not at all certain I will be able to. By the way, we are constantly using money to run this simulation, but it's important to do these simulations. Let's not push that button just yet. Of course, there's always the the danger that Jebediah might pass out, and then we will be in trouble. We can't use that parachute any longer in that case. I'm not very good at automating that sort of a thing. The reason why I'm trying to do these slight turns is to try to slow me even just that tiny bit down. See, we are getting some heat here, re-entry heat. I don't think it's safe yet to deploy my parachute.